Bang bangolo, bangolo, bang bangolo, bangolo, bang bangolo, bangolo. Hindi Igbo kwenu, Hindi Igbo kwenu, Hindi Igbo kwezwenu. Oh. At least, shout out to Nollywood for teaching me how to address our Igbo brothers and sisters. Because now them we can address for this particular video. Benny, my people, now welcome to another video with me, Mama G1 of YouTube. If you never subscribe, make sure you subscribe, like the video. Let's dive right in. Who could have thought a day like this would come whereby we would have Igbos and VDM clash? It's not a clash per se, but it is up and coming because now somebody has come outside to say something, and as such, there is not a motive. Let's take a look at this video and we'll be back to analyze it for the way it is.
EDN, very dark man, why are you trying so hard to gauge the Igbo man's business in China, all in the name that we are trying to help Nigerians? Don't you know that business is all about secret? What are you doing, gentleman? What is your problem? Business where Igbo people they do for China for so long, for some years. Now you carry yourself, enter China, go they scatter their business. What is your problem? We the Igbo, we don't even give a fuck about Nigerian government. We have been catering for ourselves for so long. Now you don't carry yourself, enter China, go they small everybody business. You don't know, since you get some people when they China, when they get visa. Some people they China, no one they even get house. And from that business, what person they send them, go and buy this for me. From that gain, now they take the sustain themselves. Then if you sell that business finish, people man start to sell drug for China. You go happy. Why are you doing this? If you want to bring any product in China, in Nigeria, go on and bring that product in Nigeria. Stop spoiling people man business. All in the name that you want to help Nigerians. You want to help Nigerians and you are scattering another man's business. We will not even give up about Nigerian government. Anything what they do for this country, we will not send. We believe in business. You will scatter our business all in the name that you are trying to help. Which Nigeria where you help? You dey only woman business for China. Your mind tell you say you know what you do. You don't know what you are doing. We dey support you for so long. We love rapid movement, but you going to China to scatter your woman business is totally wrong.
You see, after we don't watch this particular video, so I am going to say it for the way it is because we not come here can't lie. If not lie one lie, we'll go Instagram. We'll not the lie for you to burn it. Now, I will speak on both parties. The first person I'm going to start with, it's Very Dark Man, and then we'll move further to our Igbo brothers and sisters. As for Very Dark Man, you know, because he's a controversial person, whatever he does, people find fault in everything because it may seem as though he's looking for trouble. He's trying to poke this person. He's trying to poke this person. But when you take a look at it, he's just doing it because of goodwill. Now, I read through the caption of Very Dark Man, and I read and I understood where he's coming from. Because as somebody who has lived in diaspora, particularly in Asia, I have seen how cheap things are. But when you bring that same thing to Nigeria, it is 5 times the price. Example, I got a pumping machine for balloon as low as 20 ringgit. When I saw the price in Nigeria, I was dumbfounded. And I said, what type of clearing do you guys do in Nigeria to warrant you people to sell this thing for as high as 35,000 naira? When in fact, I bought that thing for 20 ringgit, which is not up to 10K. And then I was asking questions. But as I saw Very Dark Man's caption, I understood immediately as to why he needs to do what he's doing right now. Now, according to Very Dark Man, he's not doing this because he wants to take food out of people's mouths, but because of the poor and needy like myself and yourself. So therefore, he needs us to be comfortable as possible as we can. Now, we are also going to take a look at it the other way around, because if you take a look at it, if you go on Instagram, so many people, they are selling the same contacts and manufacturers and company that Very Dark Man is giving out for free. It's almost as if I chop, you chop, everybody belefu, everybody enter house. It is almost as if, let me just do this because I have people that rely solely on me. Let me give back to the community. And as such, let me release this manufacturer's number. Let me release the company's number. Let me just do this and that. if you also read through the caption on Instagram, you can tell where he's coming from. If otherwise, that means you have ulterior motive towards that guy. Although I am not his fan, but this is the absolute truth and nothing but the truth. Now, on Instagram, I also saw comments talking about, oh, very dark man should be careful. After this, they are going to call for him. They are going to do this and that and that. I say, where will all of these things end? Do you know the major problem in Nigeria is disunity? That's the major problem we have in Nigeria, because then they will not see very dark man to be somebody that wants to remove food from their mouth. It doesn't make sense to me if you ask me. Now, let's take a look at our Igbo brothers and our sisters. Ijeme, this is 2025. Pardon me to say this, but I see them as the Black Americans of Nigeria. You know why? At any given opportunity, they always play the victim card. Hi! If anything happen in this country, they will say, is it because I am Igbo? Is it because I am this? I just take a look at these people and say, who is the first class citizens of Nigeria, for God's sake? Like, who is the first class? The same suffering I am suffering is what Abu Bakr is suffering. Is what Mr. Adeola is suffering. Is what Mr. Gbenga is suffering. Is what Mr. Ibokwe is suffering. So, who is the first class citizen in Nigeria? Why do you guys like to always play the victim? Because that's the way I see it. Now, when you ask them why they always do this and play the victim, they will say, my forefathers suffered in Nigeria. My forefathers, this. Let's throw it back and do the mathematics together. Your forefathers, this is your grandfather, your great-grandfather, your father, then you. Now, your great-grandfather did not suffer. Your father did not suffer. Your father's fathers did not suffer. You were not suffering. Your children, they are not suffering. But you still hold on to that mentality of what happened in the Naitik Borogodo. It is not time for us to move on. Another thing that I noticed about the Igbo people, pardon me if you may, is that they like to separate themselves from the crowd. When you separate yourself from the crowd, what happens? They're going to treat you as an outsider. Be inclusive. Even though they don't want to include you, include yourself. Be in their faces. Tell them, I have come and I have arrived. Why do you guys like to separate yourself? Every now and then. Because you are holding on to that mentality of what happened in the Naitik Borogodo. Now, I'm not saying anybody should not voice that if something is happening to you, but I'm just tired of the whole victim mentality that you people do. Example, it is the same thing as when this our sister died for Abuja for here. And then another kidnapping happened. And then because Igbo people were involved, I saw people on the internet talking about Indi Igbos in Abuja, be careful. I am a Southerner from Benin, from Edo State. So many Southerners, South, they kidnap them for this city. But you will never see a community come outside and say, oh, Edo people, be careful. No, because we are not separating ourselves. We are not outsider. But you guys like to do this. I am saying this because of that video that guy made. Do you know why? Not be only Igbo people, they do business for China. Abeme, they forget Turkey. It is not only Igbo people that is doing businesses in China. Have you gone to Kano? Do you see how Hausa people are doing their businesses? Where are they getting their sources from? From China. But guess what? They are not loud about it. They will not say, I take this glory. Let me do this. No. So for me, they see their profits, they go enter house. It is not only Igbo people that are doing businesses in China. And as such, very dark man being in China to do business or whatever should not warrant an Igbo person to come outside and say, you are doing this because you want to remove food for the Igbo people's mouth. Stop separating yourself. Stop it. Nobody is hurting you people. He's not doing that because he wants to remove food from the Igbo people's mouth. No. Not be only Igbo people, not be only them, they China, they do business. We have a whole lot of people doing businesses in China. No community has cried that, just the Igbo, because they always like to play victim. I am sorry, this might rub off some people, say, oh, no. But this is the reality. Stop separating yourself. Be involved. Let there be unity in Nigeria. It doesn't have to be tribe always. Now, everything we they put tribe for Nigeria. It's actually a shame. Because now we are the generation that is supposed to change Nigeria. But look at where we are today. still backward. We cannot move forward. We cannot see past the tribe. We cannot see past I am Hausa, you are Igbo, I am Kotonu, you are Bene, I am this, I am Kilode. Wazere. Hi. Thank you all so much for watching again. I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Till then, remain blessed and remain safe. Bye-bye.